So Sony has found themselves in some controversy, and honestly, I'm not really on one side or the other, but if I had to choose, I'm more so on the side of the consumer, and I will explain why. So for those of you who aren't aware, Sony is revamping PlayStation Plus, and it's launching in June, and the highest tier is called PlayStation Plus Premium, and apparently recently Sony has blocked the ability for players to stack their PS Plus subscriptions. So we're going to be reading from PlayStation Lifestyle, where it reads, Sony confirms it has blocked PS Plus subscription stacking. Sony has officially confirmed that it has blocked PS Plus stacking ahead of the new service's rollout. Officially confirmed is putting it nicely because the company didn't release a statement on the matter. As discovered by Reset Era users, the official PS Plus FAQ was quietly updated overnight after days of backlash. For the uninitiated, players discovered that they were unable to renew their subscriptions online or redeem legitimately purchased subscription codes. At first, everyone assumed that it was the glitch on Sony's end, but upon being contacted, the support team informed users that code redemption is temporarily suspended without explaining why. PS Plus stacking isn't against Sony's terms of service and has been a common practice for a long time. The problem occurred when the company announced that players who are subscribed to PS Plus and PS Now will be converted to PS Plus Premium under the new system for the duration of their longest subscription, and thus Sony advertised a loophole that players immediately jumped to take advantage of. With PS Plus being the cheaper option, folks decided to start stacking on PS Plus subscription codes immediately. Quote, as we prepare to launch the new PlayStation Plus membership service, we are doing some work behind the scenes to make the transition as smooth as possible for all of our existing members. As part of this work, we've temporarily disabled stacking memberships for existing customers until after the launch. Rest assured that your voucher code is still valid and you will be able to redeem your code either when your existing membership expires and deactivates or after the new PlayStation Plus service launches in your area, whichever happens first, unquote. So yeah, this has really caused a lot of anger and a lot of upset with the fan base, and honestly, I do understand and completely know where they're coming from, but at the same time, I also understand why Sony is doing this. So basically, what players have been doing up until recently, they have been stacking their PS Plus subscriptions. That way, whenever this PS Plus Premium rolls out, then they're basically getting PS Plus Premium 50% off. So let's say if you currently had a PS Plus membership until, let's say it expires January of 2023, and let's also assume that you also had a PlayStation Now subscription and it expires in October of this year. Well, Sony will automatically, once June comes around, it will automatically throw you into the highest tier, that premium tier for PlayStation Plus. And since your longest lasting subscription is PS Plus and that lasts till January of next year, then Sony would let you be a PlayStation Plus Premium member until January, even though your PlayStation Now membership expires or would expire in October of this year. So people were buying years and years and years worth of PS Plus so that instead of having to pay $120 a year, because for those of you who don't know, in order to buy one full year of PS Plus Premium whenever it comes out, it'll be $120 a year. And as of right now, PS Plus is $60 a year. So people are literally saving 50% of their money, which, I mean, that makes sense. And also the reason why I'm leaning more towards the side of the actual fans is because this loophole that people are taking advantage of, it's not illegal. Sony knows about it and they're totally okay with it. But obviously Sony is cracking down, and for the next 6 weeks, pretty much, you can't do that. And that's because Sony doesn't want to lose money, because if they let everyone do that, then Sony would be losing out on an extra 50% of the money they could potentially be earning. Because, I mean, if you ask Sony, oh, hey Sony, would you rather have your customers spend $120 a year on PS Plus or $60? Of course, they're going to choose $120 because they're a business, and the most important thing for a business is making as much money as possible. So it makes sense why Sony is doing this, but it also makes sense why the fan base is kind of annoyed. Like, I get both sides. That's why I'm kind of in the middle, slightly more towards the fan base. And so, yeah, I mean, I think some people are blowing this out of proportion. Like, some people are saying, like, this is an absolutely horrible anti-consumer move, which, I mean, it is, like, anti-consumer, but at the same time, it makes sense why Sony would be doing this. And plus, this only is going to last another, like, month and a half. But like I said, I do understand where the fans are coming from and why they would be annoyed. But what do you guys think? Down below, let me know how you feel about Sony blocking the ability for people to stack their PS Plus subscriptions. And also let me know down below if you were one of the people that were doing this, or are you waiting to just pay for the $120 a year whenever PS Plus Premium officially rolls out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it or found it informative, drop it a like and consider subscribing if you're new by turning on the post notification bell so you don't miss my next upload. Until next time, guys, take care.